All right. Are we live now? We got the sound just now kicking on. Got Stephanie Baker versus Molly McGuire in the finals of the ladies 9-ball. Race to 7-6, Steph to 7, Molly to 6. Steph with the first ball. That 9-ball is a hanging. I don't think it's going to be hanging for long though. I don't see her going for it on a 3-ball. 5 or 6 for sure. It looks like 1 and 2 are down. So we got the 3-5. No, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Boy, it might not be till a 6-ball. Unless somehow you get above the 5-ball right here. Nope, you got the 4-ball. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be the 6-ball. So leave the 9-ball hanging. Still know you got to make 3 or 4. That's tough. Tough opening shot, too. I don't think that pocket's real open. She might be going. Alright, so now we left it fairly wired though for Molly. So now see if Molly can take those two and then come down table for the 6-9 after the 3-4-5 with the up table. And I know I had some trouble with the sound last time, a lot of background noise coming in. We are definitely less busy in here tonight. That might make a difference as well, but I did find a switch that had gotten moved, so hopefully the sound is coming through with much less background interference. And the way she played that tells me that she is thinking about the 9-ball, although, well, I don't know. That 5 passes to the bottom right, I think that's the shot. Maybe can't take that 6-9. Looks like Stephanie's got a fairly basic 5-ball here for a chance at the game number 1 with the 6-9 combo. Drop down. Really, this is where you just forget the 9 balls there and shoot the 6-ball into the pocket. 9-ball is deep enough. All you need to do is hit it on the face anywhere. And it's going to go ahead and drop on in for you. You take game number 1 along with it. There we go. And for good measure, got 6 on the 6. Didn't need it though. Didn't think she would. Game 1, Stephanie Baker. Shake and bake with game 1. Be racking and breaking in the winter break format. I'm going to take a moment here and get some sharing done from the RZ Hill page. Share selected. Stephanie Baker stepping up at the break. Up 1-0, and this race to 7-6. Molly to 6, Steph to 7. Nice solid break, nothing down. 8-ball might get in the way. Alright, the edge of the 1 is available. But certainly nothing easy. See, she could cut it in. Safe is tough because you're leaving the 1 ball But when you make contact, you're going to be pushing that one ball closer to the corner pocket. So we'll see what she decides to do here. Kick is also an option. I like going at the one ball though, make sure you get the hit. I definitely don't think if you're confident in your kick game, that's a bad shot either. But I don't think you need to. Great cut. Shot, don't roll up behind there. Well, that was definitely unfortunate. Very nice cut from Molly there to get this game started. All right, there we go. All right, somebody tell me how it sounded. If you could, drop a comment. Let me know if I'm coming across with or without background noise, and if you can hear me okay. Well, Molly did miss getting hit there. Steph now lining up to ensure the breakout. Try to break the 3 free and clear, and just a little too much orange in that juice. Did not get the breakout, but has a shot on the 3. Be able to play a pretty solid save here using 4 as a blocker, possibly even throwing it into the side. Tons of background noise still. Oh, good gracious, I don't know what happened. I'm going to try reloading my microphone, seeing what happens. All right, all right. Somebody tell me if this sounds any better. I deleted and reloaded the audio input for my headset. Hopefully that would have reset to any defaults that was previously working that may have accidentally got changed or moved. If that's not it, we're just going to have to work a little harder on it. Hopefully you can still hear me. Got Molly now here with the shot on the 5 ball. Looks like she's trying to take it to the bottom right. Want to roll forward to avoid the Yeah, hit it a little bit thick. Sounds much better. Oh, very good. Oh, good. That's a relief. All right. Well, now I need to go take care of the other pages. Steph looks at the 5 ball, whether to bank cut or safe. At the right speed, you can play a 2-way with the bank. The cut also provides a good 2-way option. What a shot. With great shape. So now either roll forward with a little bit of stun follow for the 7 to the bottom right, or maybe just stun all the way over for the 7 in the side. You do that though, you're on the wrong line of the 7 ball. So the 8 ball is in a good enough spot. You don't need to be perfect on the 7. Just make sure you pocket the 6 and have a clean or a clear shot at the 7, and everything should be all right. There you go. I'm about to be proven right. She didn't get perfect, and she's still going to be okay because of the position of the 8. She just has to decide now whether to bring the 7 down table or the thin cut into the side. It's hard to tell from sitting where I am which one is significantly the better choice, if either at all. Literally have 90% of the table available to play shape on the 8. And I probably shouldn't have just said that. Hello, 10%. Oh, that is just terrible. I am so sorry about that, Steph. That's on me. If you watch this back, feel free to give me a piece of your mind later on. I deserve it for having said that. So, yeah, we are going to be working on that 8 ball now. I think it is still available, but certainly not what she was looking for. It's not naturally lined up, that's for sure. Molly coming around to take a look at what is going on there. Try to thin and play a 2-way or just sell out and try to make it. Go all in on the pocket. All right, got that down. And the work is not over yet. Is to get that 8 ball down and come all the way around to the bottom rail, but right back up into a tough spot. Looks to me like the bank is probably where you want to head on this one. All right, so after about a good 30-second delay, Steph turned and asked if that was a good hit. Her opponent, as well as Billy, agreed it was. It did look a little funny, but I think that was just the nature of the shot. She was definitely shooting well enough away from it. All right, well, left Molly with a very makeable shot, but certainly not a gimme. I do expect her to make this. Molly the Puka McGuire. She taught me something tonight. If you're wondering what Puka is, JFG. I think that's what she said. Or FGI. FGI. I would never say it out loud. Oh, caught the knuckle there. It has definitely left what looks to be game number 2 to Stephanie. Steph Shake and Bake Baker stepping up with the kind of 9-ball you hope to have over and over again, but you rarely get. Game 2, Steph Baker. Right, and Molly rakes the balls. Stephanie gets ready to rack the balls. I had a little bit of change in the layout of my streaming software. So there has been a little bit of a learning curve just as I learned the new download. You can only click remind me later so many times. Some of you know what I mean. All right, so we are looking at a 1-1 score now. Or no, 2-0. 2-0 Steph. She will be racking and breaking in this winter break format. All right, very glad to hear the sound is back to what it should be, which is a good, more crisp or clear audio. 2-0 now, but with the spot, really still anybody's game. Without a spot, it'd still be anybody's game, but still a tight game. 2-0, not really a 2-game lead, more of a 1-game lead with the spot. Chance now to work on making it a 2-game lead, putting something down on the break and coming up to an open 1-ball. Open, but not easily pocketable. Got a lot of blockers near that side pocket. You can put the 1-ball to the right side, the right rail, bring the cue ball 2 rails around under the 5, 4, 7, 9, 6. Just pick one though and go with it. You play anywhere there and you tend to hit the window. Because it is a big window, despite all the blockers. Between that 5 and 6, there's a pretty good alleyway. But the offensive option, I don't think, is a good percentage shot either. We'll see what Steph does here. All right, brings the 1-ball back down table. Trying to get some separation, I think, but did leave it very available for a hit. Does not look like an easy ball to pocket, though. We'll see what Molly chooses here. With that side pocket, any kind of a safe can be a little bit dangerous as well. Unless you put some draw on the cue ball and play it safe by putting the cue ball up above the 9-ball. Send the 1-ball off the 6 down table. Might not even hit the 6 if you give it the kind of angle you need to put the cue ball behind the 9. You do risk pocketing the 1 ball, though, in a shot like that. We got some balls down there that can work as little bumpers, steering that 1 ball towards the corner pocket, despite the fact you played a safe. All right, good separation. We've got the 9, 7, and 4 in there as blockers. Should be a fairly certain hit coming in 1, probably 2 rails, possibly 1. And a good chance for good separation, too, if you come 2 rails and hit under it. It is going to be going towards the pack of balls near the side pocket, but still, I think that's your best chance of getting separation is trying to kick 2 rails under the 1. Lots of good ways to go after a bad shot, though. We'll see which one Stephanie chooses. Almost looks like she's going for the Z shot. She's coming in very shallow for a 1 rail. She's going to be going 2 rails. That's a tough hit. I thought she would come 2 rails to the left rail, bottom rail, and up under it. 2 rails like that is pretty tough to judge. Gives Molly ball in hand. At the 1 and 2. 1 right in front here, 2 over the corner pocket. No 3 balls, so that 4 balls, the real focus here. It does go to the top right. Then 4 to the 5 down here. And the 4 goes to the top right or top left. But you want to be able to make sure you get back down here for the 5. So shape on the 4 is going to be critical. And now she can even choose which way she wants to go with it. I think she was looking at coming up the right side. We'll see if she sticks with that plan. Tries to just draw up. It did not get the kind of angle where you're going to be able to easily draw back. She may be able to draw back to the side pocket and leave a sharp cut. But she's going to have trouble getting it below even the 3rd diamond, I would think. Definitely not below the 2nd diamond, unless she finds a path forward. Okay, she just chose the sharp cut. Good, solid choice there. Pretty sure she didn't want that 6 to sit up or to go down. Having that 6 sitting in front of the side pocket would be a nice little insurance policy right about now. Well, it looks like she's going to get fairly safe. There might be a piece of that 5 available. Steph is surveying the table, going to the side rail. Still putting some thought into it. Oh, that just about went straight in. I did not think she had the line to it. Might have put some throw on it, but covering that much distance, the cue ball loses most of the spin you've given it at that speed that she hit. Molly figuring out her plan of action now. Long, tough shot here, but certain to get a look at the 7 if you do make it. What a great shot. That was a great shot there from Molly. All right. Had to check in with Shane. Abuse that bar. Coming in a little wide on the bank. Looks like it's going to be also a tough shot for Molly. Sharp cut or a bank. Bank offers much easier shape. Cut brings the side pocket into play. Certainly can avoid it, but anytime you're coming back and forth with this kind of angle, that side pocket seems to get bigger. Nice cut, and did have shape up above the 8. Got an alleyway for Steph for the 7. All right. Ladies laughing at something on the TV. Steph lining up for the 7. A couple different ways to play shape for the 8. And that is how you do it. Yeah, zoinks indeed. Yes, tell him, Bob. Happy accidents for everybody. All right, let's see if she can take advantage. You know, sometimes you are going to get a roll. Well, what are you going to do? Let it sit and go stale? Warm it up, put some butter on it? Choice is yours. I say you warm it up, put some butter on it, and mark the game on your side. Oh, definitely not what she was going for, but maybe what the subconscious demanded. Brings Molly to the table now. Got a good shot at getting out here. Probably just take the cue ball over to the rail and back up. Looks like she's got enough of an angle for that comfortably from where I'm sitting. A little more. Just a bit of a cut in the side. Stay down, follow through. Oh, left another 9-ball. That is 2 9-balls. The last one she left basically over the pocket. This one, not over the pocket, but you certainly expect Steph to make it. Nine-ball corner pocket. 3-0 and in. All right, well, that is going to happen. This is pool. And if you don't know yet that that's going to happen all the time, I don't know what to tell you. Maybe you learn someday. Maybe not today. Steph Baker now, 3-0 in this finals matchup. And the break in the winter format option that we're using. Let's get a shot here after this break of how the bracket got here to the finals. Steph with the break. Got a ball down, got a 1-ball sitting dead center rail, top end of the table. Not really where you want it. And here's that bracket. Steph and Molly in the finals. Steph with the victory over Sunshine Haley. Molly with the victory over Valerie Dukic. Now Stephanie looking at a 3-0 lead over Molly in the 7-6 race, but not looking at a real good option here with the 1-ball. And the bank is on. Let's see what Steph decides here. Really not sure what she's going for. I think she was trying to get behind there. But she left it in what looks like it could be a good spot. I'm not sure she can see enough of the right-hand side to make it. I think there's a good chance that the angle I have is deceiving, though, and that it is open. It's definitely open to hit. Looks like it's even open to hit fairly full-faced. Just not sure it's can get it thin enough to cut it in. All right, Molly surveys the table, seeing what she wants to do. So I did find out recently that there was a time Molly did play on the ladies tour. I'm not sure what years that was. That came up last match she played against Valerie. Oh, I guess she could not see straight at it. Decided to kick the cue ball right into the corner pocket. All right, that is a bold strategy. Let's see if it does pay off for them. Steph with ball in hand. Everything appears to be in the open. 2 dead center table. Probably going to play it into the left-hand side here. 3's over a pocket. From there, you're going to the 4 center table. The 7-8 is where it starts to get. Well, even the 7-8 look pretty good. So unless she gets too high on the 3 ball here and has to really move the cue ball for the 4, I don't see any troubles. Just cannot get too high on the 3 ball where you have to cut it thin and send the cue ball around table. All right, let's see if she can bring the cue ball around to a good spot for the 4 ball. The 6 ball has the top right covered. Top left, I think, is available, but not a full pocket. But I think most of the top left is open, nearly a full pocket. That might be the spot to play it for. We'll try to come right back up table for the 4 on the side. All right, we're hit the 49-yard line, and let's see what she does here. Cut to the corner, cut to the side, bank under the 6. Maybe Molly's strategy of giving Steph ball in hand will pay off. Steph putting some thought into it. From here, I cannot see the angles as well from where I'm sitting, but I think the side pocket is probably a good choice here. But then with some right hand English. Oh, she did not use right hand. She went into the balls and has caught the cue ball dropping into the corner pocket, and that is going to be, that is definitely a face palm moment. Oh, man, did not see that coming. When you get out of line just a little bit, one shot takes, in this case, the 3rd shot from that moment is where it finally got back up and bit her. Nice shot there from Molly to get position on the 7 off the 6. Come back out to center table again for the 8. Overhitting it does bring that side pocket into play. It's easy to tell yourself not to overhit it, and then you find yourself way under hitting it or hitting it too hard. Pick your spot, plant the cue ball, mark the game. It's that easy. All right, went short side on that 8 ball. That is going to work out great, I think. Probably just stop it there or follow it 1 or 2 ball lengths. Unless she's really feeling good, she'll draw back off the rail. I'll probably just follow a couple ball lengths. There we go. All right, 9 ball corner pocket to get on the board. Just got to remember to finish it here. Fabulous indeed. Well done, Wally. 3-1 now. And the break. Chance to take control. Looks like we're taking a quick break here. I'm going to take advantage of this time and take a break as well. All right, we are back. Got Molly on the break. That was my Philippine team shirt from Pool League when I started playing pool in the Philippines. That shirt's probably from like 1989. So I can still get in it, even though I wouldn't exactly say it fits. But I thought I'd give them all a little something to be sick about up here tonight. And get a good laugh while we're at it. All right, Molly now with the break and a shot at the 9 ball. Or I'm shot at the 1 ball. Bring Steph to the table. Open shot on the 1. 3 available for the side. 4 next to it. Good shot there. Now it's got the 3, 4. 4 to the 6. Not difficult, but definitely want to make sure you take care of that cue ball with that 7 ball right there. Commit to one side or the other. Ooh, Steph thought she missed that one. You could see it in her body language. She was concerned about that one. Maybe a little too much slow in the slow roll. Put an extra W on that slow roll. Now with this angle, she's definitely going to want to go, I believe, to the right side of the 7. I think you try to stay on this side of the 7, and you're asking for trouble, not letting your stroke take care of the work. There you go. Yep, I think that was much better, more natural. All right, now you've got maybe 2 rail shape for the 7, unless you want to try to stay under it. You got the 8 ball playing large. Gonna try to come up, I would think, between the 8 ball and side rail. Maybe even get shape to play the 6 and 7 in the same pocket. Or stay under it. I think staying under it's going to take a real good shot, but it certainly works. All right, and that works as well. Got an angle on the 7 that can put you on the 8 and the 9 ball. As long as you get on the 8, you should be good. 9 ball is, well, I dare say, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it this time. You can't make me do it. First things first, we got a 7 ball to take care of. Top right corner, Steph Baker, looking to go up 4-1. Little touch, little drop, little hesitation. Looking like a little bit of a lead extension here. Forget about the 9. Play a stop shot. You're home. 4-1 in this race to 7 for Steph, 6 for Molly. Don't think about anything but a good stop shot on the 8. Let it follow just a little bit, which is perfectly fine as well. That 9 ball had all kinds of room to get shape on too. And 4-1, Steph Baker. Extending that lead a little bit, feeling pretty good about it, I think. And with the winter break format, Steph is coming up to break. All right, Steph Baker racking up here. Got the 4-1 lead. Molly, right about now, really needs to make sure that she gets this next game. Wants to keep Steph off of 5 before Molly can at least get 1 or 2 more under her belt. Stephanie Baker now coming up to break. There's been several good breaks, but not a lot of good opportunities to get started after the break so far, it seems. And how about the World Pool Finals? Let's take a second and talk about that. In the World Pool Finals today, this morning, Alex upsets Josh Filler, gets into the final 64, where it's single elimination, 64 players, 32 players from the winner's side, 32 from the loser's side. The 32 losers are all randomly drawn into the spots against one of the 32 players on the winner's side. Out of those 32 opportunities, yes, of course, Alex Pagalion draws Josh Filler. So they will play in the very first round of the single elimination portion of the World 9-Ball Championship. Current champion Shane Van Boning, also still alive and well, looked great so far. Steph Baker trying to look great on the 1-ball. Banked it a little wide and brought it all the way back up table for an opportunity for Molly to take advantage of the game, take control here. However, with that 4-6-7 on that side rail, not looking real open. Don't see a lot of chances to open it up. I do see the 4-ball. If you get under the 4-ball, actually, you should be okay if you can get shape under that 4-ball with that 8-ball sitting over the side pocket. But I have a feeling the landscape's about to change one way or the other. Looks to me like the combo is the shot here. Just make sure that 2 doesn't go down into the pocket or into the pack of balls. Don't have to worry about that. It stayed out of the pocket, out of the pack, and has left some distance for Steph to attack. Not a lot of good attacking shots, even cutting it to the bottom left corner. Tough shot with not a lot of reward. You got the 3-ball against the rail. Cutting it to the bottom left, I suppose, does provide the opportunity for some cover, utilizing maybe the 8 or 9, and landing that cue ball between the 3-ball and side pocket, but that's a pretty tall order. Looks like it goes into the corner pocket. I thought that might have been blocked. Oh, she did go, and that's definitely not what was in the playbook. She definitely put some pace on that one. What have I done? It's probably what Steph is saying right now. That being said, where the placement of the 3-ball is and where you need to get for the 4-ball still makes it a challenge. You can tell by the way Molly is taking her time over this. Give it a slight angle and try to just come back, missing the 4 ball, drawing back towards the 9 ball, to the right of the 9 ball, a little more accurately for the 4 on the side. Not exactly easy. Going all the way around the table, also not as easy. Looks like she is trying to play off the side rail and come straight back. Draw a line between the 4 ball and the 9 ball, and she wanted to be somewhere along that line or just under it, I would think. But she has decided to go with another route and see what she's doing here. Knocking the 3 away, maybe. Going for a combo. Tying it up. All right, making it messier. Letting Steph do the heavy lifting and hoping to come in on cleanup duty and grab game number 6. Steph looking to keep that from happening. She's got a good opportunity to stick the 3 ball or stick the cue ball on the 4. The problem is getting that 3 clear of where the kick is going to be easy. Because that 3 may just stop right there, and then unless you're frozen on the 4, the 3 is going to be available. She might just be going for the combo right here. Let her rip. Do it. Let something rip, and now we sit with Molly looking at a 3-9. I gotta tell you, I wish I could go up there and just ask her, please, Molly, let the 3-9 4-rail combo fly. Get your inner Chris Melling and just hit the snot out of this. That 9 ball's going 4 rails, I'm telling you. She's not as stupid as I am, though, and just decided to go ahead and leave a tough out. All right, and it looks like one of my sponsors popped into the room. I sure appreciate that. Christina Marie Photography and Omaha Heartland Pool. Coming in, checking out her friend Steph playing in the finals today. Steph probably going to be playing safe here. Or just doing that. How you like me now? Yeah, that deserves a little something, something, don't you think? That is one heck of a shot. I might even bring a second one on screen for you because that one was really a good shot. Tough shot to cut enough there. It's hard to let yourself commit to cutting that enough. Very easy to hit that one too thick. But Molly's going to really have to earn this. Real thin cut. It does look available. She opened game number 2 with a super thin cut on the 1. So I know she knows how to hit this shot. Yeah, if you didn't see the beginning of game number 2 with the cut that she made on the 1 ball, it was a great shot. Going to have to come with a similar, very good shot here. When you're cutting this thin, obviously that cue ball is going to be on a mission. So it's going to be coming right back at her. Unless she hits it too thick, it's heading towards that 8 ball. Well, she went right on top of it. Got a little bit of a roll there with where that ended. Leaving Steph with something tough here. Are you going to play safe? Or are you going to go for a bank? You can bank across the face of the 3 and go cross side. It's not easy, and you do have to make sure you avoid any kind of a scratch, which you should be able to do. It's certainly not easy. Or do you just try to go up table and get behind, use the 8 to block with the 3? Or you look at the 9 ball and your eyes get big and you take a swing. How about that? All right, so we've got Molly stepping to the table, looking to make it 4-2 here. Doesn't want to get down 5-1. The good news about this thin cut, if she does choose to make the cut into the side, is a shot onto the 6 is virtually guaranteed. Unless you leave the cue ball sitting right on the side rail, you've probably got a pretty good shot at the 6, with a good chance to get shape on the 7 from where that cue ball is headed if you do pocket the 3. All right, I'm just working on getting this shared. I just realized I have not shared it yet. In fact, I know somebody listening. Just drop me a comment. Let me know if you can share that over to ENB. Real quick, share this video to ENB in Iowa Billiard Connection. ENB, Eastern Nebraska Billiards. Oh, Eastern Nebraska Billiards and Western Iowa Billiards. Whatever it is, you guys know what I'm talking about. Molly trying the bank, getting that 2-timer to work. Long shot on the 6 now to keep it going. And if you could just drop a comment, let me know. That way I can keep the commentary going without sounding too distracted as Molly looks up over the 6 ball. Let me know if you can share this video to Eastern Nebraska, Western Iowa Billiards, and the Iowa Billiard Connection. Long shot on the 6. Close to certain shape on the 7. Definite shot on the 7 now. Gonna have a bit of a cut on the 8. You might want to just shoot a stop shot, drop back maybe 5 or 6 inches if you can. Can't see how much the angle is. There's definitely an angle. You go forward and you're suddenly looking at a bad angle to get from the 8 to the 9. And she knew it, and that, I think, caused her to hit it far too thick. She knew she couldn't send the cue ball too far down table. Now Steph will either be playing above the 8 ball to bring it back towards us or come around 2 rails, taking the 8 to the top right after pocketing the 7, I'm certain, to the top left. Thank you, Christine. Much, much appreciated. All right, nice thin cut. I like the thing cutting it and coming out 2 rails center table. We'll see what Steph likes. Get by it. Yeah, you had to narrow up the angle on that a little bit. And now she's got some work to do because pocketing the 9 down table, you don't have enough angle to naturally bring the cue ball back over for the 9. You have to put some punch on it. And the cut to the side Easier to get shape off of, but a much tougher shot. So definitely got some work to do here. It's still there and available for her. We'll see which route she goes. Side pocket, great shot. Very nice shot. Indeed. Now a certain 8-ball, certain 9-ball for game number 6 on her side of the table, and certainly not. I certainly did not do that. That one, the earlier one might have been on me. That one, well, that one might be on me as well. Now, it looks like we are going to be in a 4-2 game here in this race to 7 or 6. What a tough miss. We've been there. We've all been there. Tried to baby it. Tried to just kind of let up on her stroke, and that's what happened. Definitely feel for anybody that misses like that, but what you have to do, we all know. Certainly easier said than done is to just not let that one come back and get you twice. All right, Molly now trying to close the gap to 4-3. Steph looking for game number 5 on her side. Much appreciation to the sponsors that really do help make my time worth what I do. I love doing it, but it is a commitment. It is some time, so I do appreciate the sponsors that advertise and help support that. Molly coming up to break. Molly the Puka McGuire. If you don't know what the Puka is, I think it's called FGI is what she said. It refers to, well, just Google it, but you might be able to figure out what the F part of it means. A very mythical creature, basically, is the super generic, broad description. It is a mythical creature, the Puka. Irish. Definitely Irish. She's very adamant about the fact that it's an Irish mythical creature. Adamant about breaking up these 9 balls and putting one down on the break, keeping control of the table. Tough little triangle near the right side pocket there to work through. 2-3 combos, certainly not easy. Getting shape on the 2 anywhere else, definitely not easy. Even the 1 ball, not really very easy. Got the cue ball up against the rail. I do think it goes past the 5 into the corner, but to what end? It's not going to give you a great shot on the 5 ball unless you can control that cue ball to leave it just underneath the 8, where you have a shot at the 2. I can't see you hitting the window between the 6, 4, 5 somewhere to get at the 2. So see what she does here. And she would have come close to hitting the window, but wouldn't have quite had it. If that 1 had fallen, would have changed, obviously, the angle of that cue ball and her shape a little bit. But taking it into the side like she did gave her the opportunity for shape. Now Steph's looking at some of the same questions Molly had. 2, 3, 4. How can we take care of those? Well, if you don't make the 1 ball, you don't have to take care of them. It's like Steph got a little bit of a fortunate roll there and got some cover. where Molly cannot directly see the 1 ball. She will now be coming off the bottom rail in order to hit the 1 ball. Probably trying to hit it down table, and then hopefully utilizing that 5 as a blocker. If that's the route you're going, you definitely want to kick 1 rail. She's going from above it. That gives you the bigger chance of hitting it into the pocket. Does bring the pocketing of it and the scratch both onto the table. Good speed. Oh, wow. Wow. What a great shot. Not sure what she would have had next. Does not have a window between the 4-6 there. But she might actually have been better off leaving that, because whoever gets to this 2 first, the window of shape on the 2 is so small, especially if you're playing from down table. So she can kick this in. I have no question that Steph can kick this and pocket the 1 ball. But as they say in Dude, Where's My Car? And then gonna have to put some pace on it, which makes it tight. All right, even with ball in hand. Shape on the 2 is really going to take some thinking here. You could use the angle to just take the cue ball right towards the 4-6. Try to come right between it. Bumping them if you hit them. This would be a great one for, if we've got any master or higher players really interested on how you would play to get on the 2. Anybody, let me know. What do you think here? Got ball in hand on that 1 ball? I like putting the cue ball between the 1st and 2nd diamond, somewhere down here near the bottom rail, and then just coming 1 rail, bringing the cue ball basically right at that 4-6 gap, either connecting with the 4 or 6 or coming right between, which is going to bring you to the back side of the 2. All right, she's gone up table. That might have been even smarter. Nobody said I made the best pool decisions. Cutter bank here. Looks like the bank. She's further down from the side pocket than it looks on camera. Don't want that to come back too far. Yep. Had a good 2-way opportunity there. Overhit it a little bit and brought the 2 ball all the way back into the shot area for Steph. But still looking at a tough table. 2 to the 3. There are a couple of shots available I see where you can get from the 2 to the 3. Both of them take a pretty solid stroke to do it. Steph can certainly do that. That was one of them, but I think she overhit it. All right, still looking at trying to get this game going. Tough table here for Molly now. All right, giving a good look over here. Just looking to separate, hopefully find a blocker. You could send the 2 ball to the bottom rail and bring it up on the other side of that 9 ball. And use the 5 ball, trying to utilize the 5, 9, 4, and 3 in some way to block the cue ball and the 2 ball. We'll see what Molly does here. It looks like maybe she was trying to get the bank. Now, this 2-ball is open and does leave availability for the 3-ball. We'll see if Steph can take advantage here. Throw a little shake and bake our way and show us how it's done. This Lady 9-ball finals got some cheese on the line. Did not have a full bracket, which is why it looks the payouts are not what they normally would be. Steph got the 2-ball, got shape on the 3. 3 to the 4. Not automatic. Probably going to take the cue ball all the way across the table and back towards the 6. Would like to come over a little more, but it is still available. I don't know for a thin cut on the 6. Been hitting these too thick. Quite a bit. These have been coming in way too thick. Too thick again. Having trouble committing to the full amount of the cut that it takes to pocket those. And just catching them too thick. Molly now with a good opportunity to stick the cue ball behind the 9, said the 4 down table. How she hits it depends on how close she really wants to get that cue ball to the 9. Obviously, the closer you get the cue ball to the 9, the better off you are. But you also risk popping out. Good shot there. Got the blocker. Looks like I am thinking we are going to see a little bit of a jump shot here. And we are indeed getting out a little jumpy jump. See what Steph can do with it. I surveyed 1 billion pool players, and it turns out that 98.64% of pool players can jump better than I. I'm sure Steph is in that category. All right, Steph for the jump shot. Should provide with a shot on the 5 if she can pocket this. Going overhand, rising up. Steph Baker, 4-ball, jump shot. I am only laughing because everybody else in the room is now laughing hysterically. I apologize. Oh, that one's Billy's fault for making me laugh. She just started rolling. Oh, goodness. Billy, how dare you? And she is not even looking at that 4-9 combo. What in the world? What in the world? Okay. I just heard her say, wake up. All right. So she just didn't even really see the fact that the 4-9 was available. And yeah, Stefan, it was a lot of distraction going on after that jump shot attempt. Molly needs to focus now, work on this shot. It's not a gimme. It's there, though. Boom. And got it for 3. With the game spot, we are now even. Even Steven. Even Stephanie. And Molly. 4-3 in a race to 7-6. Molly's break. All right, a little bit of an ad break here with just the Christina Marie Photography and Omaha Heartland Pool, great supporters of our monthly bank ring game, along with Alcar Billiards. It did not happen this last month because of the Great Plains tournament. I did have someone up here to take over if we did get players. We did not, though. So this coming last day of February, I believe it's the 24th, if I'm not mistaken, there will be the Chip Anti-Format Bank Ring Game. And Christina Marie Photography and Omaha Heartland Pool are great supporters of that, and I appreciate that, as well as Alcar Billiards, making it a $100 minimum money added. $100 added, final Friday, every month, Chip Anti-Format Bank Ring Game. Molly breaking up the rack, and what has been the more common theme of the day, not a real great starting shot. There is one available, though. And got a pretty good break in there. Got 2 balls down. If you can get shape on the 3 on the side, you are looking pretty good. Definitely need to bring that cue ball straight down towards that 9 ball on this cut to the 1 ball, or play the safe. I think you go for it here. Use just a little bit of English. It's going to keep it from coming behind the 5. A little left, top left. Not much, though. Just want to come straight back down right towards that 9 ball for the 3 on the side. Overcut it and popping right back out. Giving Steph the opportunity to take first shot at game number 8 here in this race to 7 or 6. See which way she tries to go here. Three rails naturally would take it to the left of the 3, but that's going to be a pretty small window. See how she gets on the 3. All right, trying to figure out now what to do with that 3 ball. Got the 1 ball down. Tough combo if that's what she's going for. Great shot. Very impressive shot. All right, Steph still looking at the table here. Got the 4-3 lead, looking to make it 5-3. Pretty thin cut on the 3. The bank is not open, but the bank to separate and possibly cover certainly is open. Got to use some inside if you're trying to cut it. Missed it on the way past, caught it on the way back. Tough out here for Molly. All right. All right, so we got Molly stepping to the table. Tough cut on the 3. Got the 5, 7, 8, 9. Sitting in a couple groups of pairs down here on this end. 5 balls got a pocket to the left side or the top left corner. 8, 9 both go in the corner. So if you can get to the 5 with a shot at position on the 7, you're good, but that's easier said than done. Getting to the 5, 7 is definitely going to be tough. Even got a tough opening shot here on the 3. We'll see what Molly does. She might be just trying to bank it, play it safe, can't tell. Nice bank. Might maybe looking at a combo here. Maybe a case of why not. There's not a lot to go after. It's going to be tough to get safe. All right, here we go, Molly. It's got it mapped out. Now the execution. Definitely not what you wanted. Bring Steph to the table with the opportunity to go up 5-3. 5 to the 7 to the 8 to the 9. Tough 4-ball out, though. Definitely a tough 4-ball out. The 8 does not pass the 9. So you got to get the 4. I'm sorry, you got to get the 5 and leave shape on the 7, which is going to get you to the 8. This is even ball in hand. No gimme. Maybe just a little bit of a punch on the 7, bringing the cue ball between the 8, 9 for the 7 in the side or corner, top left corner or left side. Looks a little straight for that shot. We'll see what she's got going on here. Because you don't need a lot of movement up table to have the 7 to the top left. You definitely would if you want to play the 7 in the side. Steph looks like she's winding up for something. She was winding up to draw it back and play that 7-9 combo. Well, don't leave it hanging. That's the only advice I got here. Make it or take it out of the way. Don't leave it hanging. 7-9 combo, Steph. Got it. What a great shot. All right. Great shot there from Steph Baker for the 5-3 lead.
On that note, she is taking another quick break. So we are going to take a break as well. Leave you with my wonderful sponsors. Appreciate every one of them. I'm going to cut the audio for just a moment. Be right back. All right, and we are back. Steph getting ready to break here. Now up 5-3 in this race to 7-6. Been getting some good breaks and having tough. That is where that one ball just keeps going down there. That one ball has ended up in that spot of the table, in that area of the table. Pretty good percentage of the breaks. 9 ball is in an interesting spot. Let's take a close up of that and see what we might be looking at. See if somebody wants to try to make a short game out of it. Well, that 9 ball is definitely open to go in. And look at that 2 ball where it's at. But that appears to be several shots away, as we might be starting with some strategy here. Or some great shots, one of the two. Back of the one, back down table, back up table. It's going to leave a pretty sharp cut or bank for Steph. The bank does offer the opportunity to bring the cue ball back to the bottom right portion of the table as you see it on your screen, or maybe between the line of the 2-5, but the 3 is messed up. So if you're getting shape on the 2 for the combo, that's one thing. If you're trying to get the 2 in the corner pocket, that 3 needs to be considered. Great shot. And you definitely don't want to give up ball in hand on the 2 ball. Stephanie has found herself in a spot. Steph, well, you definitely want to kick to the right, bring it back to the left, give yourself the opportunity for something good to happen. Maybe put a little pace on it. But I definitely think you want to kick to the right so that you're bringing the cue ball and the 2 ball towards that 9 or the corner pocket. Going for the kick, trying to make something good happen here. Put some pace. Oh my God. Oh man. Oh, that is brutal. What a great shot. What a terrible result. All right, what a tough break for Steph. That was great shot. Gave herself the best opportunity for something good to happen, and well, something good happened, followed immediately by something bad. Welcome to life, all you young kids. Yeah, it's pretty good teeter-totter of life. Gotta enjoy the good teeters before you have to deal with the bad totters. That's what Grandpa Pa used to say. Molly on the 2 ball, rolling up. Maybe playing safe here on the 3. Just leave that cue ball right underneath the 6. Take the 3 to the other side of the 6. Try to keep this close. Giving an extra life now after Steph did pocket the 9 ball, but scratched by following it in. I'm not sure what Molly was doing there. Had a good opportunity to put it cue ball on the 6. Instead popped out right around it. Not an easy shot for Steph, but definitely a shot. I'm sure she also thought she would not have a good look at the 3 ball. That shot is there, though. Let's see what Steph does here. So she's taking it to the top right, trying to draw a nice shot. Come over a little more. That is a good shot there. Well, the 4 ball is going to take an equally skilled shot. Got distance. And definitely got to pay attention to the cue ball. Figuring out the best way to make that happen right now. Looks like she's implementing it top this time. Great shot. Played it off the 5, came right back up. 5 to the 6, still tough, just slightly off angle the wrong way. Going to make shape on the 6 tough unless you decide to take the cut into the side. If you want to complete the out, I think you take the cut in the side. Let's see what Steph does here, though. You roll up on the 5 into the corner, and the 6 is not too difficult a shot. It's still there. All right, rolled up, putting some distance, and making a better angle. So now she's going to be rolling towards the 8-9 gap. Going to be very careful of that 8 ball. The 9 ball should not be an issue. Definitely wants to make sure that she comes either right between the 8-9 or comes under the 8. Can't see what kind of angle she's got and which way is going to work better for her. Hit it soft, came between the 8-9. Great shot there. Very nice. Now just get up table enough. The tendency on this shot here is to not get the cue ball far enough up table so that you're playing at a cut that's sending the cue ball down table. So just make sure you come up table enough. Don't leave it short. There we go. Made sure she came up table. Did get close to the rail, but the fact that she's up table will help that. Now it leaves choices here to go from the 8 to the 9. I'm trying to come above it and play the 9 into the bottom corner. Or just roll the 8 ball in, bringing the cue ball off the bottom rail, back up to the area of the rack. All right, chance to get on the hill now for Steph. Shake and bake Baker. She would also be breaking in what would be game number 10. She's looking now to close out game number 9. A nice little mini run put together here, and 9 ball, top left corner. Steph Baker for the lead of 6-3. Got it. 6-3 with good control. As we know, it's never over. Still plenty to do. Got to finish. You cannot let complacency get in the way. You got to make sure you don't let that lead change your need for the next win. If anything, it should increase it. You got a lead, you're on the hill. It is time to finish, not time to let up and think that it's over. I speak from far too many personal experiences. Letting up, letting them back. You let up, you let them back. Steph stepping up now on the hill. Molly hoping from the sidelines for an opportunity. All right, Steph now looking to break. Oh. And what are we going to look at? Oh, thank goodness that 9 ball fell, or that was going to be a very quick game. All right, what a break. What a break. Got the 1 ball over the top left corner, 2 ball down here in the bottom left corner, 2 ball to 3 ball center table. Not as easy as you would think sometimes, getting from a ball that's in the pocket, getting shape on a ball that is center table. I mean, it's easy to get a shot, but getting a good shot, not always as easy as it looks. For the far more experienced and better players, it is fairly easy, I will say. But for a lot of us amateurs, that is not an easy shot. Right here, getting from the 2 to the 3 and making sure you get a good shot. Since she might be coming up behind the 5. She'd actually like to be pretty much straight in on this 3 ball, I think. Just make sure you clear the 5 if you're coming behind it. Molly McGuire trying to stay alive. Good shot. Roll up. Good shot. Very nice shot. Slow roll this in. Keep swimming. Keep shooting. And do not let up. 1 shot at a time. And you are back in the game. Back in the match. Far from a lead that cannot be overcome. She just needs 3 in a row. Start with 1 right here. She comes straight across under the 9 or try to come back over the 9. We'll see which way she prefers. If you come back towards the 6, you got to make sure you come over far enough so we're not too steep. Came above the 9. Great shot. Yep, not bad indeed. All right, now just maybe draw back. I don't like trying to go forward here. Sometimes you accidentally stay too flat and follow that sucker in. I like getting a good punch draw on it, coming back out to where her, anywhere around where the cue ball is to the left of the cue ball as it sits now. Get over there. All right. Still swimming, still got life. A couple of ways to get shape off of this shot. Kind of shot that you're going to be likely to leave a little long on unless you can really get a stroke on it. She's likely going to look at a long 9 ball here. Well, she wishes she was looking at a long 9 ball, but instead the 7 did not fall, bringing Steph to the table for a chance at a 2 ball out for the first place prize. All right, so she knows what she needs to do. The 7 does pass. You just got to decide if you're going to stun it and stay above it, which I think she's going to do. I think that's a good choice. You just don't want to draw it, bring that side pocket into play. But I still think it's better than going forward in this spot. Steph Baker trying to put this match away and win this ladies 9 ball bracket. Nice shot. Got a shot on the 9 on the side. Looking to finish here. All right, Steph Baker for the win. So she's cutting the 9 on the side. All right, Steph Baker 9 ball side pocket for the win. Decided to bank it. Came in a little bit shallow. Has left Molly with an opportunity. That was really close. All right. What do you say we get something closer to Hill, huh? That's right. Let's do this. Oh, still got it. All right. What a shot. What a shot. And as she said, she will take it. Well, she gave it a chance and it found the pocket, and she is still alive. 6-4. Steph over Molly. Molly now just needs 2 and has the break to get that started. All right, so we've got Molly now breaking 6-4. I'm going to come off the commentary for just a moment, take care of a couple details on my end. Be right back with you. All right, and I am back. All right. All right, Stephanie now with Steph with a ball in hand. Got the 1 ball in the corner there, 2 balls near the right hand side. 3-4 combo looks pretty wired. So all about that cue ball and 4 ball, or cue ball and 3 ball after you shoot the combo. So I'm going to bring the cue ball towards center table. Probably direct that cue ball right towards that 7. Trying to go between center table and the 7 ball. I don't think the 3 ball is going to move a lot. So actually this is going to be better, but that was sure risky. Going behind that 7. Not sure that's what she wanted, but that is absolutely going to work. Now you just need to draw off the 3 ball, so you're not leaving the cue ball on top of it. 3 ball should be right about where it is now. All right, now we've got an angle to come around the table for the 7. Just got to avoid bumblebee combo there, the black and yellow 8 ball, 9 ball. Looks like there is a window to go right between them, coming 2 rails. But that is easy to misjudge, misdirect, and make contact, leaving yourself much tougher than you needed. Let's see if she can steer the cue ball through for a clean shot on that 7. All right, Steph giving it a real good look, trying to picture the path of the cue ball. Okay, she's not going to send it around. She's going to try to bring it back. Oh, and that is unfortunate. That is definitely unfortunate. I just don't know what to say to that. Yeah, we'll just give it one of those. What can you say? What can you say? That's tough. All right, so now Molly with a chance to make it hill. Looks like she's planning to stay under the 7, just like that. All right, now she's fairly straight in, meaning if she rolls up table, she's going to have either a sharp cut or a long distance or a little combo of both. She stays below the side pocket, a little more of a cut. She goes above the side pocket, a little more length. We'll see which way she likes to go with that. Oh my goodness. Caught it thick and dropped the cue ball right into that side pocket. Oh my goodness. That is terrible. Wow. Looks like Steph is in a real good spot here to finish this out. One ball left for the victory. Till the last ball's down, it's not over. But things do look good for Steph right now. One shot for the win. And got it. Great job, Steph. 7-4. Steph, great job winning this ladies bracket. A lot of good players were present in this bracket, as you see there. And Steph came out on top. Great job.